to show you how you can use Zoom. And if you are in a Zoom meeting, for example, in our course, ICT 2013, and you would like to use your computer, someone sharing screen, but you want to use your computer and do something. So how you deal with that, and then how you interact within the webinar, which we're going to have for ICT 2013. So first, with the webinar, if you look at the screen, you'll find here you have few things that you can use. One is asking questions. Please use this one to ask questions. The other one for chatting, and one for raising your hand in case you wanted some attentions. That's one thing. The other thing, when people sharing screen, there are some options here, which there's one called original size, and the other one called exit full screen, which will minimize the screen. And there is now, when I went to original size, now replaced by fit to window. So fit to window, you will not see a difference in this presentation. You will see later how that will make difference from moving from original to fit screen. Now assume I want to use my computer while I'm looking at a presentation. How I can do that? You basically double click anywhere. This will become a little bit smaller. Then you can take it aside and move it anywhere you like on your window. So you can take the presentation aside and then you adjust it. Yeah. Now then you can work. So that's my presentation. On the side there is a code I'm doing here. I'm doing some programming which we will be using, by the way, in this course, a service called replit.it, and here is the address that you will use. We'll come to that one when we come to the course. Now assume the presenter on the far end, what you see now, this is your computer as you are watching the webinar and sitting in the webinar. Now assume the presenter is showing some code here, and let me go as a presenter on the other screen, and I am here now. I will stop sharing, then I will share a window. Which one? This one I'll share. Now you will see now on the screen, this is the code. So sometime I want to keep this code there, and you come here and do your work. You do some programming and do other things you would like to do. Yeah. I will come to that one. We'll explain how to do this coding. Now you want to read some of what here and do there, but sometimes the font is very small, you cannot see. What you can do, you go back here and you have this original size. So original size became big, and now you can move screen and see the original size. So the font became big, you can read it and look at it. Once you want to see my full screen, you go back here and click fit screen. So this way you can follow me or follow the presenter, what he's doing, and you work on your own computer. So this section is your local computer, and the other one is the remote area. Later, if you want to move back to full screen, you just drag this one aside and open this one and do that. And then you will have the full screen of the presenter. But if you want to do both, this is the way you do both. Now you can go back to full screen again. You would like to do, you do it when you want to do full screen, and you ignore it on the other side. And that's what I'm trying to show you, that you can divide your windows into two parts. This is if you are using one computer and you don't have access to the full thing. Okay, so this is back now to full screen. Double click, you get a full screen. And this way you switch between your full screen and your code that you're working on. So you can minimize this. You want also to look at something bigger, you double click, you see the code, close it, and come back and work here. Or you keep them aside each other, and you maybe sometime need to go to original size to get this text. And that's what basically how it will work. Now this is if you are using only one screen. But if you have two computers, you can keep Zoom on one computer and you work on the other one. So if there are, for example, 4 people sitting in a room, they can put it on a big projector, make sure that you have a good audio, and then you sit with your laptops and you do your work. And this way you can do both. So I hope you find this short video useful in terms of explaining how to work within Zoom. Now, if I want to do double screen, full screen, I just double click as I said, and it will come again. Thank you.